Hello, 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 and welcome to I Just Woke Up. So you get the gravelly voice today, because there's a balance patch, and God knows this could either make or break so many things. All right, so let's just jump into things. I'm tired. 8 heroes, 2 artifacts. Okay, who do we got? I'm looking for Leica and Architect Leica. DJB, okay, good start. Strays, okay. Holiday Euphine, Tywin, Charles, Fenris. Assassin Cochuja and Jenna Purgus. Indestructible Gators and Glowwings. Okay, so no Leica. Oh, well. What to see? Let's see, what do we got with DJB? To the target's max health. Okay. And 100%. Oh, so his... Oh, okay. His S2 dispels 2 buffs after it does barrier inversion and pushes back. Okay. Okay, and now he's just, instead of critical hit damage reduction, it's just regular damage reduction. Okay, and he's a Taurus. Mama's trying to get into the room. What does the Taurus change? Also, I'm sad because I am a Sagittarius, and now I no longer share a constellation sign with higher health and speed. Oh, he's gonna be faster. That's actually dope. I love. DJB is usually how I help to deal with PP Politis. So that'll be nice. He won't see a lot of play, but he'll see more play. That's good. S2 dispels all buffs. Okay. Penetrates defense of the target with the highest max health, but when the caster's attack is great. Okay, so now he just penetrates defense of the target with the highest max health. Sure. Okay, that doesn't really change anything. Except now I think it's just always 100%. Yeah, it'll always change it, but Ilanov exists, so whoopsies. Still won't see him all that much. Holiday Euphine. 100% chance to burn. Okay. Increases HP when HP is 50% or more. Increases evasion by an additional 30%. So now instead of max health, it's 50% or more. Okay. And increases by 25%. Okay, that's a pretty marked improvement, 20 to 25%. Again, I still don't think this will affect too much. I don't think it'll really do too much. She's not seen all that often, but that's pretty nice for the people that do use her. Oh, yeah. All right. Regular blue Tywin. Okay. So now he doesn't strip, he defense breaks, but that's a 50% chance. That's pretty low, honestly. Commanding shot is now once every 1 turn. Okay, this does nothing, essentially. This is a non-change, which seems to be the theme for today, is that it's a bunch of non-changes. Increases, okay, 65%? Sure. That's still very low. Sure, what does Charles do? Uh-oh, Charles is a lot of green. Attacks with the giant sword has a 75% chance to dispel one buff. Okay. After attacking, has a 50% chance to activate smash as an extra attack, and then the caster is granted 3 or more buffs, doubles the effect chance. So, if they have 3 or more buffs, that's with the caster. Okay, so if he has buffs, he can double that. Well, Ozza will like that. I'm fairly certain that Ozza will enjoy getting to use Charles a little bit more. Hi, Evie. Did you come to say hi? I just heard Mama run into a chair, so that's good. Hi, Evie. Oh, you baby. Okay. So that's slash and smash. Absorbing some of the damage. Its health increase combat readiness of all allies. That's kind of cool. So now whenever he does his S2, he pushes everybody up and gains back some life. That's pretty cool, actually. Attacks all enemy grants counterattack. Oh, interesting. But okay, Evie just laid down on me, so I am now captive under Cat. Increases defense of everybody and grants counterattack. Okay. So the main issue with granting counterattack to himself is if there are strippers, which there are a lot in the meta, that's not going to do anything. That's that's useless, essentially. It's always going to be changed. But this seems like a good change for Charles. I don't know if we'll see him more, but it seems like a good change for him. Fenris, what do you do? Gain 25, okay. Dispelling 1 buff dispels 2 buffs from all allies. Alright, increases combat readiness of all allies by 30%. So that's his S3, I believe. I don't think this will change anything. Once again. General Purgus. 100% chance to inflict provoke. Great, doesn't matter. Okay, so now his S3, instead of stunning random people, just has a chance to stun everybody. Sure. Once again, I don't think that's not a big change. That doesn't do anything. He's typically only ever used in Zeo Trap type fights. Maybe people will use him. Once again, 100% chance to provoke. Sure. Damage dealt increases proportion. Okay, so he has built-in lifesteal. Okay, so he's just an HP scaler now. Oh, sure. Indestructible Gators. Increases attack by 10%. Okay, so now it's just if a non-critical hit is made when attacking instead of a single target. Great. That, again, nobody uses this artifact, so this will not change anything. Glow Wings. Grants a barrier equivalent to 30 to 60 per level to all allies for 2 turns. I don't know that will change anything. So that's it. I think Charles is probably the big winner from this, just because he has the most green. But a lot of these are for units that don't see a lot of play regardless. I'm excited for Charles, or for DJB, just because I love DJB. And having general damage reduction as opposed to critical hit damage reduction is just a little bit better. Extra buff is nice. I'm excited to use DJB, but I love DJB and not a lot of people use him. This won't push people to use him all that much, but Charles is probably the big winner. DJB's second, and then everyone else doesn't really matter. Like, Strays became more consistent, but Ilanov still exists. Like, Hufine became a little bit more consistent, but nobody really uses her to begin with, so Tywin became a little bit less consistent? I don't know. Like, the S1 now, he doesn't strip. So, like, if they have immunity, you're just... Whoops! Like, because everybody has immunity nowadays. Charles is the winner. Fenris. Nobody uses Fenris. This will not change Fenris. Some people might try to, like, max speed him to push everybody up, but there's better people that can do combat readiness pushing than Fenris. General Purgus literally only sees play against Zeo traps, so that won't change much. And Assassin Cartuja is just now an HP scaler. Again, very rarely seen, will not have too much of an impact. So this is kind of a non-update in a lot of ways. The artifacts barely change, so the artifacts are negligible. Most of these units haven't changed in a way that will give them more playability. I literally just think it's Charles and DJB. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.